a lot of the experts are saying that Donald Trump wants this war to end, which he has also made it pretty clear, I would say. But he doesn't seem to care about the terms of the deal, even if it might hurt Ukraine more and benefit Russia. Do you think that's the case?
The American position from the very beginning was on the side of Russians. Recently in Antalya Diplomacy Forum, I listened also to Lavrov's speech. I was there, and he said the only country which understands us better is United States of America. So it is just 4 weeks ago. Now, if the Russians do not continue to have the same policy as promised to Donald Trump to start the negotiations, then Trump would change his position.
Professor, I also have an unpopular opinion, if you would want to call it, that Russia and Ukraine should probably sit down and talk to each other, bypassing United States and the West, simply because of what history teaches us about how West tends to abandon its allies when they think that the war is too costly or their priorities change if the administration in Washington changes. Would you agree with
they
that?
Cannot. No, they cannot bypass. Ukraine cannot bypass. Ukraine is in need of the Western weaponry, military structure, and financial support. I do not expect that it will be the case. Russia is, on the other hand, of course, a European state. Russia is a European state, but at the moment is called #1 enemy of the European countries, as the German foreign minister just recently called that Russia is #1 enemy, but not from NATO. NATO still does not call Russia as enemy. It's very interesting. It is the European countries which call it, but not officially NATO.
But isn't it also true that Ukraine was getting a much better deal in 2022 Istanbul than what it is getting today? And the West talked Ukraine out of it.
It is difficult to say because both talks in 2022, I followed and commented on television like now. But I have to see first how the negotiations go on, what the two sides put on the table, and I think I can make better analysis when I see the outcome of the negotiations. We know if Donald Trump is losing his temper and trust, it's difficult to regain him. So Putin this time should not play chess with Donald Trump. He is the wrong person.
Trump is the wrong person?
Yes, because the Americans have, as you know, this American football is very hard. It's not chess game, and this American policy is not a policy which is just soft. No, it is not Trump policy. So far, it is a big examination for Vladimir Putin, whether he can continue to have the trust of American administration.
But Professor, Trump's time is ticking. He has a little less than 4 years to go, and we can't say that same thing for Vladimir Putin, can we? There is no timer on him.
This is true. You are right. But one point is clear: is Deputy GD once probably will become the next president. Then, if he is elected for 8 years twice, and Donald Trump rather for the next 4 years, so it means already 12 years. And we have 2025, and Putin will stay in power until 2036. So maybe 1 year more than Vladimir Putin. So the Americans would surpass Vladimir Putin's term.
I hope US Vice President Vance hears you say that, because this is going to make him really happy. All right, Professor, thank you so much for joining me on Hindustan Time. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye-bye.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.